Is the glass half full or half empty? Take your time to answer this question whilst I drink this. Whilst you're sitting there contemplating about the answer to this question, do you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking of how grateful I am just to have a glass. I really don't care if the glass is full or whether it's empty. The most important aspect for me is to have a glass. There's only one word that is the most important word in this world, and the word is perspective. You see, it doesn't matter whether you're working a 9 to 5 or whether you're running a business. Anything you set out to do come with its own set of challenges. Your number one work in life is to be able to position yourself and see things in a positive light, because it doesn't matter what you choose to do. You know, most of the time we business owners, we are posting the highlights of our life. We are showing you our nice stuff and the things that we have and how business is going great, but we don't usually discuss the negative part of things happening behind the scenes. When a client cancels or when something negative happens, we don't come and broadcast it to you on social media. So you have this perspective that is all good in business. And many times when somebody's even working a 9 to 5, if they are working so many hours, they are doing 2-3 jobs and they've been able to acquire a certain lifestyle, people don't see that aspect. They only see the fruits. But you see, that's the thing about social media. Social media only shows the highlights of everything, and you'll be deceived. You and I are going to be deceived if we only focus on what we see, the highlights of people's lives. We have to learn how to see things from a positive light, irrespective of where we are. When I worked in a 9 to 5, it didn't matter how many hours I worked. I saw it as a learning curve for me to learn the business, to learn what I'm doing, in order for me to apply to my life. I used to tell myself all the time that if I can work this many hours doing somebody else's job, then I can do the same doing my work. It was a way I tried to program myself in order for me to see my work in a positive light. And even doing business, you experience so many challenges running a business. There are things that you're dealing with regarding accounting. There are things you're dealing with customer service. There are so many different aspects of the business. But if you choose to focus on the wrong thing, you are never going to enjoy anything in life. And the same applies for every area of our life, whether it's our personal life or professional life. Nobody's life is better than yours. It doesn't matter how many years ahead they seem to have achieved things. What is important is how you perceive life and how you process things and how you go about life yourself. And if you want to find out the root cause of the way you see things in a negative light, I have a secret for you. Pay attention to the content you consume. Pay attention to the people you hang around. Pay attention to environments you find yourself in. Because it's a truth that most of the time we don't want to address. The people we hang around with and the places that we hang around usually influences the way we see things. Everything is yin and yang. Some things are positive, some things are negative, but you can choose to see things in a positive light because it's going to positively affect your energy. And guess what? The only assets you have at the end of the day is your energy, how you feel. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, please readjust your perspective. The year is still in the very early stages. If you are doing a job and it's making you feel a certain way, change your perspective and change the way you see it and refine the way you do certain things. Because at the end of the day, if you don't change your perspective, nothing about your life tends to improve. But once you start to adjust your perspective, everything seems to get better. My name is Kimboy. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead to like and subscribe so you see my next video. I'm going to be sharing more videos about life, business, and everything in between. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.